How I told my crush I liked her. Hello you beautiful human, I am Xanthe, and today I'm going to be telling you the story of how I told my current girlfriend I had a crush on her. A lot of you have been asking how to tell your crush that you like them because obviously it can be really scary. So I thought that if I shared my story, maybe that would help you out. So let's get started. So first of all, her and I already kind of knew each other, so it wasn't super awkward to start a conversation with her. I actually found her on Instagram after re-meeting her in person, and so I just started texting her on Instagram. So one night I started texting her, and we were 16 at this time, so I was like, ah yes, asking someone who their crush is totally a normal thing to do. So I did that, and she said that she does have a crush. And so I was like, oh, who is it? And she's like, I'm not telling you. And so I thought that was a little fishy. So I just kept asking her like little things about this person, and she did the same for me. So she asked me, oh, well, who do you like? And I was like, I'm not telling you if you're not telling me. Totally not you. So then we started asking each other little questions. So I was like, okay, is your crush a girl or boy? She said girl. I also said girl. I said, how old is your crush? And she said 16, and I said the same thing because we were both 16 at that time. And I kept asking, like, what's her hair color? What's her eye color? What grade is she in? Does she do musical theater with us? Do I know her? All these little questions. And so it was kind of like we played a game of Guess Who. And I guess it like turned into kind of a game, so it wasn't as like nerve-wracking. I mean, it was still nerve-wracking, but instead of just going outright and saying, hey, I have a crush on you, it was more like you had to work for it and guess who it was. So by the time it was like 9:30 in the evening, we had been texting for like 3 hours, and we just kept going back and forth with this little Guess Who game. And by the time it was like 9:30 at night, we kind of knew who that person had a crush on, which were each other. I knew she had a crush on me, she knew I had a crush on her, but we didn't tell each other. So I was like, okay, at 9:35 we are going to text who we like. And so 9:35 came around and we texted, and I said, her name is Katrina, please don't hate me. And she said, it's you. So when that happened, it was quite a shock because even though I was kind of expecting it, I hadn't really had anyone like me back, except for a boy, but that's a whole different story. You can actually see that here. But yeah, it was like crazy because I didn't think I was going to date a girl in high school, or even after high school, because I was like, oh, the pond's pretty small, there aren't many gays around, but apparently I was wrong. So yeah, basically what we did was just play a little game of Guess Who. I kind of knew that she was okay with the LGBTQ plus community because we were in musical theater and we had a lot of friends who were in the community. So I would suggest that first of all you kind of try and talk about the community and see how they react, just because then it would be easier if you already know that they're okay with it to kind of talk to them and see if they maybe have a crush on you too. So there you go. That's my little short story of how I told my girlfriend that I had a crush on her. And if you want to see the full video of more detail, you can see this video next where I'm actually with my girlfriend and we discussed how we told each other we liked each other and what our first date was. So I will see you next in this video.